700 horsepower, the Raptor R. Let's go and flip it into sport mode here. Hammer the brakes, see if we can torque brake it. God bless America. We're gonna do a nighttime walk around and drive of the Raptor R. Got the key in my pocket, and check this out. So you get close, the amber lights pop on. You got the daytime running lights. Well, that's actually the turn signal right around the headlights. And you also have this cool little amber light as well. That looks amazing. Such a cool truck. And you got these bright lights off to the side here. We come to the back. Even with it, I haven't even touched the truck yet. It's still lighting up like a Christmas tree. The beautiful, not only rear lights here, but you got the license plate lights lighting up. You got the tailgate light that lights up when you put the car or the truck in reverse. And you got the bed lights up there. No, it doesn't stop there, because if I get on the inside here, you're also going to have bed lights in here that turn on. Voila. Just a little flip of the switch. Just one switch. There's not one over here. It's only over here. So that's pretty cool, and it flips those lights on as well. Let's go and lift this guy up. You also have the numpad here that lights up. Love that. Look at the light that shines down, and we can play with those lights when we get on the inside. I'll show you that in a little bit. Let's see what kind of ambient lighting we have in this truck. A little bit down here inside of this little storage piece, light blue and aqua blue, and then you also have that same color down here overshining your plugins, your power plugins. We got lots of LED lights lighting up this cabin, at least in the back here, and you have two map lights up front as well. When we get on the inside, we're walking with this 12-inch screen here, giving us a little animation. It's all about starting this truck up. Listen to this. Oh man. All right, let's shut the front door. Same illumination here on the front door as we had in the back. And that crystal blue all the way through the switches on the door, as well as your mirror control. Your steering wheel control also has it. You also have the Raptor R button here. It gives you, it's kind of like a cheat code to different sport modes. I just use this guy down here, which is also conveniently adjacent to your 4 high, 4 low, etc. I have additional light shining down on the footwells here, lifting up the center console. Do I got anything special in there? Yeah, just a little bit of light shining down, so it's great to have. I don't even know what that light is. It's somewhere down here. Right underneath, there it is, right underneath there, shining down. So you can plug in your USB-A and USB-C in there, but don't forget you have illuminated ones up here as well. So I got my Android Auto playing. Well, check this out. So we got this truck. You go into the truck features here and you go to zone lighting, and it asks you to turn off all the lights. All right, so what we're gonna do is turn these puppies off. Also, I like how it shows up here on the MID. Let's just all right, all zones. So I can flip on all these exterior lights, and that should give you an idea. So it just gives you a little illumination around the truck. So that's right, around the side mirrors. Got these rigid fog lights on, which you can customize to turn on which, if you just want 1 or 2 of these fog lights on. And you got, of course, the headlights on, and we got those same lights not only from the bed to the top, but look, it turns on the reverse lights to assist with this camera light on the back. I haven't shown you the turn indicators yet, actually. Let's turn these bright lights off so you get a better idea of these amber lights. There you go, so we're not blinded by those white lights as well. Man, Ford's done a great job. Oh man, this truck just looks so good. Has so much presence to it. And the light show, of course it comes with an insane light show like the 4th of July. So let's go ahead and put the Raptor R in drive and take it on for a short stroll here at nighttime. Did mention a couple other things about the illumination. There's nothing in these glove boxes, unfortunately, but all your aux inputs up here are illuminated. Kind of reminds me of some of the Stellantis and Jeep products. Taking this thing around the parking lot, it's actually not bad. It's just around the driveway. it's a truck, so it's like a massive barge that you're trying to move around. And in my driveway I have to take massive like 6-point turns to maneuver around other vehicles, but that's not really going to be that big of a deal for most people. But in normal driving outside my driveway, I've had no issues turning this big truck around. And you can adjust, you can put it in a certain mode where it reduces the turning radius. I have adaptive headlights here, which aren't doing anything actually when I'm stopped, but I notice them moving around when I start moving. Interesting, it doesn't do it when I'm stopped. But let's just roll into the gas. This 10-speed auto, I just can't believe how fast it is. And the paddle shifters are aluminum, but if you watch my daytime review, it's pretty disappointing because they don't actually, one, they're not that responsive, and two, I don't get any big cracks or burbles or pops coming from the exhaust. The V8 sounds amazing, and I don't get too much supercharger whine in here. See, it did the U-turn there. Obviously I have 3 lanes to go through, but just, this thing wants to pull to infinity and beyond. Like when you get to 60, it's just warming up. 700 horsepower, the Raptor R. Let's go and flip it into sport mode here. Hammer the brakes. Let's see if we can torque brake it. God bless America. Well, that didn't take long. Holy cow. 3.38 0 to 60. What? This is the fastest 0 to 60 vehicle I've ever been in. It's a massive pickup truck. What? What just happened? Well, I think I'm done. I don't need to go any faster than 3.38 to 60 and 3.64 to 100 kilometers per hour. You know, it didn't even feel that violent. I feel like electric cars that I've been in that don't accelerate as fast as this don't. I mean, I really am in shock. Maybe because it's like 4:30 in the morning I'm testing this, but that is absolutely insane how fast this thing is in sport mode. I mean, it's super fast in rear wheel drive standard mode, but yeah, this 10-speed auto is god fast. So I'm just gonna hammer the gas real quick. Oh my gosh. Up here at speed, I do get a little bit of wind coming through the A-pillar area, but it's not terrible. And surprisingly, I get like hardly any coming from the tires. Hardly any tire noise with these 37s. Throwing in the turn here. I don't expect it to handle extremely well, but it does. Now it does roll quite a bit. I mean, we got about 13 inches of ground clearance on here, so it's not meant for street like, or even track carving. It's meant for Baja slaying, and you know, most people would probably rarely ever take their $100,000+ truck off road. But you know, if you have tons of money, then that's not a concern for you, because it's just another toy and you'll throw anything at it that you want, and if it breaks, whatever, you get a TRX or something else. The illumination here is quite good, and even when you're like in a parking lot at night or backing down your driveway and you put it in reverse, with those white lights, LED lights that are on this truck, you see everything around you. You know, the adaptive headlights are almost a little gimmicky to me in here. They're pretty distracting, and I'm sure I get used to it. And it's not like they light up the road poorly, but with just the slightest input on the steering wheel, which I can't do when I'm stopped. Remember, they only work when I'm moving. The smallest input, they like freak out and go all the way to the left and then go all the way to the right. It's just not the best adaptive front lighting headlight system that I've seen. Oh man, should we put it back into sport mode one last time? All right, you convinced me. 5.2 liter supercharged V8. Oh, when you hear the exhaust a little bit more, let's put it into neutral here and just. Oh man, long live the V8. It is very few things on the road sound as good, especially in a pickup truck. A V8 in a pickup truck is like peanut butter and jelly, man. It's red, white, and blue. And the fact that most pickup trucks now are getting away from V8s, man, it's tough. At least you can still get diesels in some pickup trucks, but all right, let's. It says no. Oh, I gotta shut it down. All right, let's talk about the lighting here, since there's no additional lighting. Very widespread. I can see up about 5 feet into the trees on me on both sides. I know the camera can't always pick that up, but we're gonna flip the brights on here after this car passes. Yeah, pretty good. You know, I don't think it's the brightest lights I've seen, but they go pretty high into the trees, and it's hitting all the bases, I would say, for front lights here. Just kind of distracting, like I mentioned, with the AFS. Just cruising, even in sport mode, Ford has made sure that the exhaust isn't roaring at you, and it's way quieter than some like the Toyota TRD models, like the TRD 4Runner. The exhaust is always there when you want it, and it's always fading in the background when you just want a cruising, comfortable experience. So well done, Ford, with the tuning of your exhaust. I just wish you would give us some fun with these paddle shifters. There's just nothing there. Not rewarding whatsoever, even though these paddle shifters feel so good. Probably the best paddle shifters I've felt since the Lexus LC500. They're aluminum as well, like the Lexus, and they're insanely huge, like the LC500s as well. It's just, they're almost an ornamentation here, because I just want so much more from the pops and bangs from the exhaust. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little nighttime drive here in the Raptor R. I know I have. I haven't talked a whole lot about the interior here. Watch my daytime initial driving impressions. I mean, obviously I did a walk around here, but I talked more about the lights than the actual cladding and the hood, and I didn't even pop the engine bay here because it was dark out, so you wouldn't be able to see much. But if you want to see that, definitely check out my daytime review, or just watch the B-roll at the end of this, where you'll see the truck in normal day lighting. Ford, thank you for sending me this pickup truck. It is everything I would want in a pickup truck. I got a V8. Oh, well, here's the cops. I can't do anything silly. I got a V8 that has endless amounts of power and torque. I have a 10-speed auto that's lightning quick, yet smooth at the same time. I have a great sounding exhaust system. I have looks that make me feel like I'm at a monster truck show. I have enough luxury in here to satisfy me, for what this truck costs, well over $100,000. This is like Endgame truck. This is what everyone should be aspiring for with the supercharged 5.2 liter. Yeah, I know it's not what everyone wants because it's too over the top, but once you drive it, every other truck seems insignificant in its wake. But all right, I got to shut it down. Got to get back home, walk the dog before he gets too upset. And thanks, guys. I'll check in the next one. If you enjoyed my quick nighttime driving review of the Raptor R, smash the like button, subscribe for more Ford stuff. Shoot, I've been getting a couple Ford products here and there on the channel. I love reviewing them. Signing out from the best truck I've ever driven, the Raptor R. Thanks, guys. Have a great night or day. Peace.